Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lyric from Lovely Lyric Games, and welcome back to episode 4 of our New Beginnings Prison Architect series, which is part of our Ethical Prison franchise series we have going on. If you're interested in finding out more about that, you can watch my intro video, but basically we're just trying to make a prison that helps the prisoners improve their lives. At the end of the last episode, we are currently working on fixing this damaged electrical cable that currently has our whole prison in a blackout, which was just dandy. Oh! Sorry, I am scared of thunder in real life, and I was not expecting that to do the thing. Okay, and real quick, we're gonna throw some cable protectors. You know, just at this high traffic area. Maybe, you know, a few others. Alright. Now this episode... I do want this canteen up here for the medium sector to sort of get built. To work on that. We could honestly use some more classrooms. But we could also really use some solitary cells. Oh, these two workers are trapped. Can I just move you guys? No. Okay. Well, I will, now that that is built, demolish these walls right here. That is good enough. No, we're just gonna demolish actually these ones. And then that. In theory, we should actually be able to demolish all of those. And still have a secured prison. So, I think that's a good start. Eventually we are going to want to make more cells, but that's not priority number one. Exports. Exports would be nice. I would love to figure out how we export things. Sentence adjustments. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well, let's look at programs. Staff programs. Oh, that would be fun. Release prisoners. Some have been reformed, which is nice. We still aren't worth a lot. Okay. We're making a lot of money each day. I think we're just gonna hire some more guards. And maybe some more workmen. Get some of our construction done quicker. Utilities. Did I not? Oh my god, there's one that's broken. Okay. We're running seriously low on cash. We're fine, game. Okay. Well. Things could definitely be going worse. I will say that. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Grants. What else could we do? Well, we basically did the basic farming, but I don't know if I want to redeem that this second. Criminally Insane Wing, no. I don't want to take on that grant because I don't think we're close enough. I do want to build a restaurant eventually. And a bakery eventually. I don't know if we have the finances for that at this second. Medical box, health monitor, security room, tracking monitor. Interesting. Visitation rights. We already have a visit room built. Oh, but we don't have a common room. Ew. Reform through education. Well, we already have some of that started, but there's still some other stuff we're gonna need to wrap up with that. So I think it's kind of just a waiting game at this second. Active, sleep. Ooh, they were complaining about not having more showers though, so maybe another thing we do is make this little mini shower block. We don't have the money. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Money's overrated, right? And I was gonna say, I don't think we need to take out a loan. There's something, yeah, it's under grants. Yeah, I don't think we need to take out a loan. I think our credit's okay. We have a great loan. We could take out $250,000. Well, obviously you have to pay it back with interest. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's good to know. Good to know. Okay. Well, short-term investment, cell block C. We already have, and that could get us 30,000 right now, but I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. I wonder if exports are just automatic then? Okay, well. Logistics. Transport. Okay. Here. Labor management. Food distribution. Yeah, they're all coming here. If we get a second canteen up, that will be able to feed them more. Room quality. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't know we had this menu. 3 out of 10, 0 out of 10. Well, we really should... Yeah, we should maybe focus on making these a bit nicer, too. Yes. Receiving extra supplies. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to be mad about that. Oh no, extra supplies. How dare they? Extra supplies? Oh no. Okay. And what else did we grant? Positive energy. Add a weight bench to the yard. Well, that theoretically sounds really easy. I very much could probably do that. And maybe making some solitary cells would not be a bad idea either. Okay, this office. I want to maybe start some behavioral therapy as a reformation program. Programs. Let's do... We're gonna need a classroom up here. Oh, there's one over there already. Oh, look at Lyric go. She scheduled it. Okay. Behavioral therapy. We can have 2 sessions, I suppose. You know, that's not a terrible idea. Farm work. Yeah, we can have another session of flower therapy too. And let's look at reform. Security grade's good. We need to improve prisoner health. We need to feed them, which is kind of what we're going for there. And no work experience. But the reformation grade is good. Okay. We have a whopping $200 left. Huh. I wonder what we can do about this. Okay, let's just throw it around town. And we're gonna need water too. Let's just do this. And we can sort of just run it up here. And we can sort of edit things as needed. We could put the sink maybe along the pantry. And walls, I feel like this is going to be kind of expensive. Yeah. Alright, well, I want this to exist there. Okay. Alright. You see, damaged electrical cable. I don't... Why? Insufficient funds. Great. Oh my god, why are we at negative $11,000? Someone reoffended? Why did we get 15,000? Three people? Oh, that's so annoying. It's okay. We have to sort of just take it as it comes, I guess. Well, this could be worse. This could be worse. This could be worse. We do want to get some solitary done. Okay, let's look at this. We know we have to improve the canteens. And we definitely need to get some solitary cells up. For too long. Build 50 tiles of cable protectors. Here, we can grab that, and that should be quite easy for us to just deal with. And insufficient funds, so we have to wait anyways. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just... Okay, we found 10 illegal narcotics already, so that's good. Here. I want to make sure we're keeping some power to essential food things. Did we finish that yet? Maybe not. Okay. And same sort of idea. Let's maybe throw some up there. And then that should finish once they're installed. Easily. Okay. Now, walls. Let's do brick wall. And just the door. Okay. 17,000. Okay, that's good. Rooms. Let's designate these. We already know what they're going to be, but let's make sure we have the actual things set up. Okay, canteen. Okay, planning. Let's remove those plans. Cooker, fridge, sink. Okay, let's do objects here. Okay, let's do fridges. Okay. And now we know we need some cookers, right? So let's just throw a whole line down there. Okay. And let's throw some extra, maybe, in here. Best we can. Okay. Now that should at least have enough equipment to get them started. Now with this, okay. Dining table, large, yeah. Serving tray. Serving tray. Okay, we will need a bench. Serving table. We can have 2 serving tables and maybe a water dispenser. Psst, psst. Okay, there's the water cooler. My gosh. Okay. My dad just came in to show me a new light they got for my mom for her puzzles. And I feel like a star ant. Somewhere between the full and bright power of the sun! Because my eyes, literally, I still can't see. I'm still seeing freaking circle light just in my retinas. Anywho. Let's let this build, this canteen. Maybe hire a couple more cooks for this kitchen, you know. And then once that's functional... Oh my god, did this freaking thing go down again? Where? What? Oh. This needs capacitator. Let me... No, where... utility. Control. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say, please be high priority. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna need... We're gonna need another one of those. Okay. Let's slightly increase our bank loan. Oh, that was a bit more increase than I was anticipating. That's okay. We still have the wiggle room where it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Alright. And then maybe we'll make this only for minimum security under logistics. No. Deployment. And then this can be the everyone canteen. Because theoretically this should work now. Okay. Now this also has a utility problem, so... Okay, well that's fine. We'll need more classrooms, but... Well, we did increase our money. Okay. Foreman, extra supplies. Cool. Let's look at... prison manufacturing. Laundry, kitchen, cleaning cupboard. Okay, well... Let's see, what should we do with this money? What should we do with this money? I know. Theoretically, what we should do is maybe put more tables down in the canteen. In theory, that's probably not a bad idea. Alright, and let's just... You know, there should be enough tables and seats for our prisoners. Now... And like, hey, we're giving them food, so, you know, big ups. We should make solitary confinement more of that. I do kind of want to throw some more tables down in here, though. You know, just for good measure, is all. Just for good measure. Okay. That. Okay. Solitary, okay. Here, let me cancel that. 1 strip of minimum security. You could maybe do 2 medium. Just as a start. And they're gonna need entrances. So let's find a door Solitary door. Is there still a solitary door? Yup. And we can throw them up in here. Who is that? Extra supplies. Okay. Alright, we can let them work on that. Why? What happened to our cash flow? What happened here? Oh boy. Finance? Prison reforms. Okay. Foreign programs. Loan isn't that much. We should... You know, we don't need coverage. Our valutation's going up, though. Slowly but surely. Staff. Let's fire a few guards. They'll be okay. A few janitors. A few cooks. Okay. Now what? Finances, what are happening? See, if we didn't have the reoffending fines, we'd be fine. I'm not sure what to do with that information, if you're... Okay, well, this is okay. This is fine, this is fine. We just need a day where people don't fuck up outside of prison. Finances. Yeah, we are still exporting some stuff, which is helping, I think. Okay, well. Maybe we're just riding it out for now. Utilities. Okay. In theory, this will work. Yeah, because our money is still netting up, even though our daily cash flow is down. I think that just changed from the fines. So I think all we have to do is wait this one out. Now, don't quote me on that. But we are feeding more of our prisoners now. We have 2 different canteens. So maybe now let's look at logistics and do food? Food distribution. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely way better than it was. We need to make sure we're meeting the needs of our prisoners, or things are not gonna stay nice. Okay. I mean, we are feeding more. Yeah, see, the daily cash flow, the number is... Well, because it's negative, the number is decreasing, which means we're earning more money each day. And now that we have these, let's look at our programs. Kitchen safety and hygiene would be really nice to have in our other one. Edit schedule. Other kitchen. There. Did they beat our workers up? What the fuck? Man. These people. Okay, well, we're going to ignore that they're starving to death because we're working on fixing it. See, like, I feel like, you know, they're cooking. Now, we're at 10,000. Put that cookie down. Our prisoners are starving. I'm feeding them. I'm working on it, guys. Okay, showers. I mean, it would also be nice, in theory, to give them a little shower. And if we get a door in here, you know, that should be decent. Okay. Damaged electrical cable. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Well, that should fix that. Okay. Come on, guys. Now, let's look at our cooks. I mean, I think that's all we really can do. Grants. I mean, I'd love to decrease our bank loan, but, you know. Short-term investment would get us a little extra money right now, but I don't think that's going to fix the problem of people reoffending. Finances. Maybe we drop down on reform programs for now. I mean, I really don't want to mess up our reformation grade, but that might be here. Let's maybe do, let's just keep this as the schedule for now. That should cut down our daily program cost, which theoretically should help. And the fact we're growing more food also should help. But, you know, we need the farm safety to actually train prisoners to, you know, work in the fields. This is okay. This is fine. This is fine. I say as my prison's on fire. Because the only other way to increase our daily income is to take more prisoners in. But if we can't feed the prisoners we already have, I don't want to build more cells. I think the second canteen should help. In theory, this should help. Will it actually? I don't know. Freedom. What do they want in freedom? Well, they have quite a bit of free time. Like, minimum security has 5 hours of free time. 4 for medium. And freaking 3 for max. That's pretty lenient, I think. Okay, see, now that we didn't have prisoners reoffend, our money is fine. Oh, this game. It likes to scare you a little bit. Oh my god. Was that the capacitator? It's overloaded. Okay. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I love it. Mm. That's fine. I love it. We're gonna redeem the basic farming now, so I can afford a freaking capacitator max plus on this thing. And a regular one to try and get our prison back powered, please. Okay, so now we're gonna earn more money. Okay, so this is fine. I plant 5 crops of any type in each room. Kinda am doing that, aren't I? Here, maybe we should hire another farmer. Maybe I'll be a little crazy and hire another farmer. Till we get more prison staffs in here. Yeah, and we should maybe hire more cooks. Although we kind of need this to work. Okay. You see, we're gonna do some... Okay, we don't have money for another capacitator, but that's okay. That's fine. At least we're back online. And I think we need to focus on their needs a bit more. Hygiene, food, and sleep is bad, even though they all have their beds. And they have enough time to sleep. I don't know why that is, not going so well. Hydration, in theory, is fine. Bladder and bowels is okay. Yeah, I think we just want to work on some showers. So let's... no, we can let it keep running, I think. Utility water. Here, let's... I just want to connect to this in multiple spots, and... Let's start with that, and then let's make this shower block a bit better as well. In theory, I want to put showers in each of the minimum security cells. I just don't think we have the finances for that at this very moment in time. So, here, let's just do drain, 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 drain. All around the edges, same in here. No. Okay, let's do that, this, and that. Okay. And now we just need shower heads. Okay. Now if we do this over here as well. This, theoretically, should help meet that need of our prisoners. Okay, we got hygiene. Exercise, we don't really have. We should build this yard. And I think keep this yard separate from down there. Just as a way for us to I don't know, maybe manage this better. They don't have to walk as far to get to the yard. And visitation, I mean, we could theoretically, if y'all hear me out. Okay, let's look at farmer. Here, there's 5 farmers now. Maybe 6. We could do 8. Yeah. Okay. We could set up the minimum security visitation. Because a lot of prisoners are mad about that, and they're mad about not having recreation and exercise. Where was I thinking for a chapel? Over here. Think maybe let's look at the visitation. So I do want to do like a mini little checkpoint system. Where they have to come through and maybe get searched before they can come in this area. But then the rest of this could be visitation, which will help meet their family need. And I want to do visitor booths for minimum security, or visitor tables, and we'll do the booths for medium security, methinks. You know, we can just sort of... Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. It's a little ugly, but, you know, whatever works. I don't want a billiards table. Okay, alright, hang on. Let me just... Here, we could, in theory, just... That's enough tables to start. Let's make the little visitor entrance on this side. We can do... The visitor doors can be right here. And then we can do the jail door as sort of a checkpoint so they can just get out that way. I'd love to keep a guard station in there, but I don't think we do. The rats have gone down, which is good. So we work on that. That should help fix that need. And then next episode, we can maybe focus on common room, gym, more classrooms. Potentially. That way, we sort of work on improving their well-being overall. And then maybe paying back some of the loan we have, because I don't really love having as much taken out as we do. But that's okay. You know, it happens to the best of us. Coverage, grants, there. I always forget what page it's under. Yeah, if we could pay back a little bit of the loan, I would like to do that. But, you know. Let's make our prisoners a bit happier first. Alright, well, if you guys are liking the series so far, please consider liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. I am a small creator. It does help me out. If not, just thank you for watching till the end. I have a playlist for this series and all other series on my channel if you want to check it out. If you like games like this, it's probably something else for you. If not, no worries. I hope you are well. I hope the rest of your day goes well, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.